think if you walk into Stephanos now, you see a bunch of pictures of our history, and there's one of me cutting shawarma.
Yeah,
at
you were
13.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least
13 years old, cutting the bread for the shawarma for the wrap.
you were kind of posing though.
I was posing because I wasn't cooking food for customers at 13, but I knew I had it in me to become a restaurateur someday.
Right? Yeah, it was definitely a passion for the both of us.
As a kid, I knew we had something. I loved what we did, but at 13 years old, I was basically what I was doing was refilling sodas for people. That was my job. But as I got older,
wiping the tables down, getting the tables ready for the customers, running some food out. You would definitely take their food out and stuff like that, to their numbers and everything. Yeah, I remember when he first opened, Stefano, our uncle, when he first opened it. I was 16 years old. That I had just finished my junior year of high school, and I kind of was like shipped off. Like, you got to go help out the family, Like, I left LA, came to Vegas. I was here for the whole summer, 3 months, and I remember the very first day. I had no idea what I was doing, but I was cashiering. We had buttons, we had food, and we started off, as a little shop, and it was more rotisserie chicken at that time. It was like more traditional Armenian sandwiches. We had the bakery that did the more desserts and breads and stuff like that. But then over time, we realized that's not what Vegas needed. Vegas needed more of an authentic, Greek or Mediterranean kebabs and shawarmas, healthier food options. And, over time, we switched over our menu. And you and I did a lot of that too.
I think what really took off for Stephanos was our gyros. Yeah. Because we do it a little different. Everyone slices off the spit and then serves it to you. So we slice it off the spit, a little thicker than everyone else, and then we grill it.
Yeah.
So that grill, that char flavor, that's what makes it the Stephanos difference.
Yeah.
So it's not the same as everywhere else. So our gyro is what made us take off. I think that's
true.
what
100%.
That's what our tzatziki sauce is made fresh, and it was real tzatziki sauce.
Yep. So real cucumbers.
Yeah, especially in Vegas in the 90s, no one had that. Yeah. It was all the fake stuff that was served everywhere else with the pre-bought tzatziki and the pre-bought gyro meat. So I think that was a huge takeoff point. But
that's true. I remember that. I do remember adding that to the menu and the success it brought.
I remember as a family, we tried so many things, and we weren't successful from day one. We had a little market inside. Mm-hmm. We'd sell like Mediterranean spices and pickles and even
canned goods,
bowls and utensils from Lebanon and Egypt.
True.
And it was cool. It was really fun, but I think it took us a while to find who we are.
That's true.
And then we finally did, and then we changed our name from Daily Chicken because we had more to offer than just chicken. Yeah. And then we used our Uncle Stephano, who started it all. It was his dream to have. He loved doing barbecues at home for the family, so it was his dream to open up a restaurant.
Yep.
So we put his name.
Yeah.
Stephanos, and then after that, it's where we came from. But for the longest time, when it was just Daily Chicken, people didn't know the restaurant's name because it was kind of hard. Yeah. And I remember I went to UNLV and walking through campus and be like, isn't that the gyro guy? Isn't that the gyro guy? So I was known as the gyro guy because I was on the register all day, every day, 7 days a week.
Yep.
So people knew me as the gyro guy until we changed to Stephanos, started marketing our brand a little different. And then it was once we graduated from UNLV, I graduated in 2011. And we opened up our first store in Henderson.
Yep.
And I think that was our first residential area.
True.
And that's where we really, really took off because then it was more offices and residential area and all that. So it was it was very different for us than just being at UNLV. But UNLV was a huge part of us.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And even going to UNLV, getting a marketing degree, the professors there really helped me because they knew I had a passion for the restaurant world. Yep. So they would help me in all the marketing for it. UNLV would use their Google Ads budget to help the restaurant and teach the class. So Stephanos was a project for everyone at UNLV.
That's true.
For the years I was going there, it was huge. It was, and then people loved it. We had lines out the door every day when we had our UNLV location. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not there anymore. After the pandemic, we had to close down over there. But it was a huge place for us to start.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I remember opening up the Henderson location and the love we got like instantly from the people. And a lot of them were previous UNLV alumni, students that had graduated and now moved on and live in Henderson, right? And they were so excited that they can finally have something local to them. They didn't have to drive all the way to UNLV. They didn't have to go there. They could just do it on the weekends also now. They can have Stephanos on the weekends while they're at home with their friends and stuff. Yeah.
I think that was another big thing of our growth is because everyone who went to UNLV knew Stephanos. Yeah. So now you grow up, you get, you move out of the UNLV area, but now there's a Stephanos near your house. You grew up eating it at the school. Either you went to law school there or you just did any schooling you did at UNLV. Yeah. Now you know Stephanos. So that was a huge way of us to grow, because then we could open up other stores, and people would walk in and I'd see them. I'm like, hey, how are you? And they'd remember me. I remember them because from UNLV. Yeah. So it's just that trusted feeling. And again, we're still family owned and operated. A lot of people walk in or write reviews like, oh, this is a cool franchise. This is a cool. We're not. Me and Maria, we do this all ourselves. Our cousin Gigo helps as well. Yeah. It's a family run business. Even though we have 4 locations, we're running this all ourselves. Yeah. There's no franchise. There's no corporate office. There's nothing like that. We're running it all ourselves. So I think that's one thing we want to let people know is like, hey, this is still a family business. Yeah, we have multiple locations. We make it look really nice.
Yeah. We have a branding that looks like we're a corporate or franchise.
We run a tight ship, but it's still family business. We love what we do. We grew up in it. This is our baby. Yeah. This is literally our baby. Stephanos is our baby. Yeah. And we want more people to know about it and taste our family's recipes. I think that's what we love to do, right? Is people taste the sauce. I'm a sauce guy. Yeah. And my wife the other day said, hey, I thought of you when I read this, but there was an article that said, would your husband not kiss anymore or not have any more sauces? And she's like, I figured you'd be the sauce guy because I love sauces. So I think our sauces at Stephanos are the best. Yeah. Tzatziki sauce, the garlic sauce.
Mm-hmm. Tahini. I love the tahini. I'm a sesame person.
Tahini sauce. And the fry sauce.
Our fry sauce.
Secret fry sauce.
Remember how the fry sauce started, that whole thing? So my mom, when, she would make shrimp at home, shrimp cocktail at home, she had just come up with this sauce. And when we added shrimp kebab to the menu, again, back in UNLV days, this was all before Henderson, we had that sauce for the shrimp kebabs. We'd give it to people with the shrimp kebabs. And then you and your best friend, Jack, started dipping your fries in it. And then you would go tell people at school. And so I'm at the register now and I'm getting UNLV students or professors coming in and be like, can I get that fry sauce? And I'm like, I don't have a fry sauce. What are you talking about? And over time, it stopped. Nobody wanted it with their shrimp, but every single person wants it with their fries. So it became the secret fry sauce.
There was a lunch rush where word got out at UNLV that we have this really good fry sauce. And it's a lunch rush. We have a line at the door. And I'm in the back whipping up more fry sauce just to make sure everyone's happy. So good times. Definitely good times with how the fry sauce
I remember how that, exactly. And that's to think that we don't ever serve it with the shrimp. And I don't think anybody ever eats it with the shrimp. Like that's something we need to push for. We got to remind people.
Bring it back with the shrimp.
Bring it back. Like it's really good with the shrimp. Trust me, try it out. But it's good with everything. Yeah. I'm sure people would love to eat it with our chicken and stuff too. Yeah. Our secret fry sauce.
Back to the family aspect of things, I think the fact that our parents are still involved, my dad, I've told him retire many times. Yeah. And
we kind of made him retire from being a mechanic.
And
then next thing you know, he's in there now. He's at the restaurant now.
Our dad used to be a mechanic, but now he is our head dessert maker at Stephanos because he loves it. It's a passion of his. Yeah. So he's out there every morning making baklava. And baklava is not easy. If you've seen it, there's layers and layers of phyllo dough. Then you put the nuts. Then you put the phyllo dough. Then you put butter. Then you put nuts. Then you put phyllo dough. Layers and layers. And he just does this all day. He puts his music in the back.
And like how you mentioned about the layers of baklava, we still do it the authentic, the real way. I'm sure there's a lot of people right now that just bring in pre-made frozen baklava or something. Or pre-cooked baklava, but we literally melt the butter in the morning. As soon as he goes in, he melts the butter, right? He layers each phyllo dough one by one. That's the traditional way of making baklava. You put one layer of phyllo, butter, another layer of phyllo. Not stacks, not a whole pack, one by one layers. So yeah, he definitely puts his time and effort in each tray that he makes.
Our baklava is, I think, some of the best.
It is. Again, I hear it from everybody. Yeah, they say we have the best.
We sell it by the dozen, and then we can't keep up with it.
Yeah, I know.
We've had people want to buy wholesale amounts, and we're like, we can't.
We don't have the we have the demand for it, but we just don't have the
especially the way we make it by hand. It's impossible. Yeah. How much baklava can dad make?
Exactly.
To sell it at people sell it at 7-Eleven. I'm like, my dad can't make enough baklava for Las Vegas to sell it at 7-Eleven. We can barely make it for Stephanos. And then when holiday comes, I feel bad for the guy because during the holidays, everyone just buys dozens of baklava.
We've had offices get their what was it, a dentist's office, a doctor's office one time. Christmas gifts for their clients, for their staff. We've had real estate agencies do that too, give it out to their past customers. They send out the dozen baklava as a thank you for purchasing with us this year, something along those lines. You know, definitely.
Baklava is bomb.
Yeah, and again, I go back to the creme brulee and the rice pudding. It's so delicious.
The rice pudding. I walk in there and my dad's stirring that I think, how long does it take to make rice pudding?
A good hour. Yeah, if you focus on it, a good
hour, you're stirring this rice pudding.
You're stirring the beginning to the end and stuff,
Yeah, if you don't stir it, then it gets all burnt on the bottom, and so you got to stir it for
clumpy
a whole
rice.
hour.
No, you don't want any of that.
Yeah, and then he peels the
vanilla bean pods
inside, and then if you have that rice pudding when it's hot, it's next level. Unfortunately, we don't sell it like that because we can't be selling it hot, but it's so good when it's hot, but it's even better when it's cold and you put some cinnamon on top. So definitely a must try. All our desserts are all house made. Like our parents are making
exactly.
Our desserts.
Mom and dad are there every day. Just like the staff comes in at 5 a.m., they get into that same commissary sometime between 8 a.m. in the morning and stuff, and they get all that done together, Yeah.
Another thing I think people really love about Stephanos is our pickled turnips.
Oh, yeah.
The pink pickled turnips and our pickled jalapenos. So it's something our grandmother started. The turnips are really common in the Mediterranean food. We're Armenian from Lebanon and Greece. So the pickled turnips, the pink pickled turnips are very common.
Yep.
But the jalapenos, I don't know where that came from, to be honest. It was just always there.
Grandpa just liked jalapenos. So she was like, I got to make him.
So they started pickling it. And then it was, next thing we know, it's on the Stephanos menu. Yeah. Before the pandemic, it was out there for people to grab themselves. Changed it up a little bit. Now you just ask us. We don't charge you for it, but when you're in the restaurant, but we pickle those ourselves, and you can really taste the difference. And I think people who know about it and people who've tried it really know it's a big difference. From about Stephanos is because we have those pickles, the pickled turnips and the pickled jalapenos. So if you've never had them,
ask for it.
Just ask for the pickled turnips and the pickled jalapenos. The jalapenos are a little spicy, but they're delicious. And the turnips, I put it on everything. So if I'm eating a sandwich, I put it inside my sandwich. If I'm eating like a kebab plate, I'm eating it with my kebab. It's very addicting.
No, I know you put it in the sandwiches, especially right now. You just put an actual sandwich on the menu. Your secret one of your secret sandwiches that you make yourself when you go in, you actually added it to the menu.
Yeah, so my Uncle Stefano, this is how he would eat it.
Yeah.
So as a kid, he taught me how to do it.
It was authentic in Lebanon. It was a street food in Lebanon to have your chicken shawarma sandwich like that. But
so the chicken shawarma, we put garlic sauce, we put the chicken shawarma, we put the tahini.
Yeah.
That's just how we sell it.
That's a traditional, yep.
But the street way of how we used to eat it in Lebanon is you put tabbouleh inside. Our tabbouleh is a little different. We have a power green tabbouleh with kale. It's still delicious inside.
So much better, honestly.
We put French fries inside because that French fries on anything is really good. Our fries are really good. It's another topic. And then we put the pink pickled turnips inside as a wrap. Yeah. And that is my favorite wrap to go to, and now it's on the menu. So Lebanese shawarma street, what was it? Lebanese street wrap?
Yeah, street wrap.
Oh, chicken shawarma street wrap.
That's right.
What it's called. Chicken shawarma street wrap is one you must try.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really good. It's got everything. It's got the garlic sauce, and it's got the pickles. It's got our French fries. It's got the tahini sauce. It's got the tabbouleh inside. It's a really, really good wrap.
And talking about the tabbouleh, like I'm glad you reminded me. Yeah, we tweaked that up. We kind of changed it up. We revamped tabbouleh. You know, it used to be made with parsley, or traditional tabbouleh is still made with parsley, but we realized like parsley is not sustainable. Like it goes bad fast. And again, our quality, we want every single time your food to be good. And we were constantly making tabbouleh throughout the day because we wanted that fresh parsley. And I think one of the days you suggested, like, why can't we do kale? And I was like, why can't we?
Mom made it with kale at once at home, and I was like, this is even better. Delicious. It's got a crunchiness to it.
Yeah.
And to bring back to the point of the parsley, it's like we're a fast casual restaurant. We're not a sit-down restaurant. So people want to be in and out fast. So we can't be chopping parsley back there fresh to order. And the consistency was just not as good. So when we tried it with kale, we realized it's so much. We prefer it. We like it with kale. It's got that extra crunch to it. It's delicious. And things change. Recipes change. People are like, that's not authentic. I get it. But things change in Lebanon too. I've been to Lebanon. Oh, yeah. It's not as what we used to eat 30 years ago in Lebanon.
Very true.
So just because you've left the country and you think it's authentic, things are changing in that country too. Like things change. And we change our menu to adapt to the way things are now. And it's a lot of new things. We have a lot of cool things on our menu that's, we grew up in America, even though we have the culture. So a lot of things on our menu is made to combine both of those flavors.
All the cultures
together and something that's easy to eat every day that people love and enjoy. And again, that healthy aspect of it.
Yeah, and the healthy aspect, like our kale, we buy organic kale.
Because
it's one of the dirty dozen, so we make sure that part is correct, so we get the organic kale. We get the Lacinto kale, the good one, not the the green one's kind of like boring.
Yeah, it's not the garnish kale.
It's not the exactly the garnish kale.
It's I know that because I do the books.
But the purple kale, and then we chop it, prep it, the massaging. We have to tell people about the massaging of our kale. That's what makes it tender. but still has that crunch of kale, but like palatable and enjoyable and stuff like that, you know?
And the avocado oil.
Avocado oil again. That's one of the
eating,
ones that got
organic
changed.
Kale with avocado oil. Like, what else can you ask for? You want something healthy.
Yeah.
And it's easy. It's easy to get. You know, it's fast. It's fast casual. You walk in, you order, you're out of there. Yeah. That's our motto: real food, real fast, real healthy. Yeah. And that's what we focus on. Honestly, like we want anything we do, we make sure that it fits in that motto.
Yeah.
And we don't make things that take too long to make, because people, you know, if you want to go sit down at a restaurant, that's different.
Yeah.
We are a place where you come in with your family, and people eat by us a few times a week because it's fast.
Yeah.
It's healthy. And it's honestly very affordable for what you're getting. Mm-hmm. People at other restaurants, it's less quality with worse ingredients and for more expensive than what we charge.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Our menu is always changing. We've had things off the menu, and we've added things to the menu. Like, one thing people always asked us for was salmon. We'd be like, we have shrimp. They're like, no, we want salmon. So I think we worked together and we finally made it happen.
Yeah, we finally made that happen. Got the fresh salmon, never frozen. And that too, that comes to us directly every single day from a local fish purveyor that gets that stuff, brought into them, prepped for us, perfect 6-ounce portions. We get the center cut, not the tail. The tail has delicious too and stuff, but we got like the nice thick ones. It took us 3 months to perfect the recipe, to cook it, that every single time you get that perfect salmon, and I think maybe salmon's the only thing that takes the longest to cook, but usually as soon as you order it,
about 12 minutes.
12 minutes, yeah. And as soon as you order it, they let the staff know, like, put a salmon down on the grill, get going on that, But yeah, salmon's become one of my all-time favorites.
It's a huge seller on our menu now.
Yeah.
And we listened. We should have listened earlier, but we listened to the customers. They wanted salmon. We finally made it happen. I don't like salmon, and I didn't realize I didn't like salmon because everywhere I would eat it was frozen.
Yeah, frozen, overcooked. Overcooked is a thing with fish, yeah.
Our salmon is fresh, so it doesn't have, when it's not frozen, it doesn't have that weird fishy taste. It's not overcooked, it doesn't have that fishy taste. So now I eat salmon all the time. I love our salmon.
Yeah.
And it's the flavors on it. It's not bland. I think everywhere you go, you get salmon. It's just very bland. Mm-hmm. I think it has that Lebanese kick to it.
Yep.
A lot of flavor
to it. The cumin, the red pepper flakes.
Yeah, you really feel like you're at the beach in Lebanon eating fish. I swear, I'm not making this up.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And it's, again, it brought in what mom would do at home, right? Like, that's all we know. That's how she marinates fish, for fish fry, for the bake. For the essentials was there, and we used that. And
the fun part of it was trying to come up with the recipe.
Yeah.
One, how to make it so that our staff can do it consistently.
Exactly.
That's why it took us so long. Yeah. I think it took longer than 3 months.
Probably.
Wasted a lot of fish. I mean, we ate it all, but we went through a lot of fish to perfect it. We were trying to put it in an oven. We were trying to grill it with foil. We were trying we were covering it, this and that. And then somehow it's a very simple process. We just realized how to marinate it our way. It took a long time. Yeah. But now we marinate it and we just grill it for you.
Yeah.
And it's delicious.
Again, grilled fresh to order.
Yeah. That's another thing. I've been to many healthy restaurants, and I feel like I'm just eating at an upscale IKEA because everything has just been sitting there. And as a restaurateur, I can tell. And our food is fresh to order. Even though we're fast casual, we're still cooking your food fresh to order. Nothing is sitting in warmers. That's a huge thing. We tried it. During the pandemic, we were so busy. We're like, let's put stuff in warmers. And it tasted different. People were telling us, hey, your food changed. So we switched back. We don't put anything in warmers. We grill everything to order. Yeah. Which is that Stephanos difference.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure, it might take a little longer. It's not like McDonald's fast speed, but hey, you're getting real cooked food, real fast.
Yeah.
Real healthy.
Real food, real fast, real healthy. And I think our employees play a huge part of that. Yeah. You say like, oh, McDonald's, but like, we're still pretty fast. We're maybe faster than McDonald's, but our employees love working for us. Yeah. Most of the employees have been with us forever.
Oh yeah. We have some that 10 plus years, 20 plus years. Yeah. I mean, we're celebrating our 27th year this summer. Yeah. We just
got 28th.
We started our